Today we are watching women's doubles match. We have Amelie from Sweden and Beth from the USA, Sue from Malta and Marina from Bulgaria. We start with Amelie and Beth. Amelie first. Frame 1, first ball. And the 8 pin still standing. The follow-up arm action is quite high from Amelie. Back over her shoulder, but she misses nerves in the first frame. Marina from Bulgaria. Lining up. And the 7 pin still standing. Notice her arm action is much lower than Amelie's. And a pink ball. And she picks up her spare, so that puts them in front. Beth. Watched by husband Keith, back there behind in blue. Oh, and head on. 6-10. Beth is really concentrating on this in this game. Picks up her spare. Needed that. And now we have Sue from Malta. We're at the Silver Bowl in Angers. Sue gets a strike. Sue in pink. Amelie needs to concentrate, having done an open frame last time. Frame 3 this is. And leaving the 6. Can almost hear her thinking. And it's not good. It's not good. Another open frame from Amelie. That's going to be difficult to overcome. Marina. With a 3-10 split. not too difficult. Picks up her pink ball again. And just takes out one, so that's an open frame. Gives the others a chance to get back. Beth needs to stay in there and reassure her team that she's got to score well here. And she gets a strike. Good solid bowler, Beth. Sue. Strike. Yep. So they're still ahead. We need to see Amelie needs to up her game. She can't afford another open frame. She really needs a strike. At least her team does, and that's a bad ball. 1, 3, 6, 7 split. No, not a split, but yeah, can. It's very difficult when you're missing balls to really pick up, and that's badly. She really is not good. So just picked up one there. Another open frame. It's 3 open frames from Amelia. That's going to be almost impossible to overcome. Marina. Seven pin left. Mention the pink ball again. It's just a different ball on the second ball, and there we are. She picks that up. And for a spare, and Beth has got to keep scoring high to give any chance to her team. And she does again, another strike. She's not giving up. Back to Sue from Malta. Frame 6. We're lucky not to get a split there. 6-10. and cleanly knocks out those two to give them a 25-point lead after 6 frames. Amelie is in trouble. She's had 3 open frames. And she's got a strike. That'll be a relief. Well, that will change the atmosphere in the team. Marina on frame 7. And a Brooklyn strike. So they're not letting up on the pressure. The pressure's still on. Now the pressure's on Beth to strike again, to give them a chance to stay in the match. She's got a strike behind her from Amelie. If she strikes now, that will give them a possibility. And she does it. She's a solid player. Reliable. So Sue. Sue Abela. Maltese. And a Brooklyn strike. Well, we're that's a few strikes we've had in a row now. So I think they're all warming up. Amelie now needs to confirm her back to normal position, and it's only this frame to do it. And 9, so leaving the 10 pin. Takes her other ball. And she's missed it. She won't be pleased about that. That's Amelie, 4 open frames and 1 strike. Maria. I'm leaving the 6. Oh, the 6. And the pink ball. And there it goes. Spare. Beth, last frame for her team. Unlucky, the number 7 still standing. Gonna go for the spare. Sue picks up the ball for her for the last frame in this match, knowing they've won. And there's a strike. There's less pressure when you know you've won. And you can relax, your whole body can relax and play your best. So Sue is coming up for her last 2 balls. And it's a strike again. It's a nice way to end. And this takes them into the final. Bowls her last ball and leaves the number 10. So that's a 204 to Sue and Marina, and 157 to Amelie and Beth. And Morris is starting. Not a good ball. 1, 2, 4, 5. And he manages to get that spare. So first frame spare for the 2 French. Julia, who is a very bowls very fast. But's got the split now. That's an open frame. Valentin is 18. His partner's 71. Valentin was the youth champion of Europe in last year, in 2015. And his partner was champion of Europe in 1977. Might be young, but he's a good competitor, Valentin. Going for a spare. And misses it. Keith. And this is the head pin. So we have 1, 2, 4, 10. Not very easy. Oh, very good shot. Morris. Left 3 pins there, so he's not very happy about that. If you're still playing at 71, you're a competitor. Morris is in his hometown, so he would want to put on a good show. There you are, picked up that spare. And Julien prepares for the 4th frame. So the speed of that ball and good action, strike. Which obviously the younger players, it's more difficult for the younger players. It's much less experience, of course. But there you are, a strike for Valentin. See what Keith does in answer to that. Frame 5. And we have a strike. That's his answer to the strike from Valentin. And now Morris. Leaves the 3-6. You see the difference in the speed of the ball between somebody like Morris and Julien. Morris is playing on his experience. Picks up that spare. And here we have Julien, much younger, stronger, faster. It's the 6th frame. And you can see the force of that arm. Oh, and just leaves the 7 pin wobbling there and deciding that it's not going to go. And he takes it out for a spare. Does a little skip. So he's pleased. And Valentin seems to be almost in trouble. I don't know, but he's very... Well, no, he did have a strike just before, but he seems to be having difficulty in concentrating. He looks worried. good action there. No strike again. Nothing to worry about really. And here we have the American. Lots of experience. Keith. And the strike. Notice Morris nearly always gets up before his time. He's ready and waiting, keen to bowl. And see the shallow backswing of the older man. But strike. Back to a youngster. Julien on the 8th frame. Tremendous spin on that ball, but leaves the 2-7-8. Oh yes, the 2-4-8. Yes. And he picks them up well. Spare for Julien. Valentin up again, thinking. Taking his time. Yeah, he really does take a lot of time. Has a long approach routine. Frame 8 for Valentine, and moves the 10 pin. He missed one earlier. Yeah, he's really thinking and playing with his shoes and polishing the ball and thinking and going through his actions and waiting. Tremendously long. You can see that he's needing to concentrate very hard. And here we go. Picks it up. Yeah, see Morris just stood up. It's his turn after Keith, but that's when he's ready. He likes to be ready, obviously. He's keen to go. But it's not your turn yet. It's Keith first. And unlucky not to get a strike there. That's that 7 wobbled and decided to stay up again. Probably be a bit disappointed with that, Keith. And Keith takes that out and gets the spare. Need to strike to go ahead here. His last ball was a strike. You can see how not this time now. See how wait, no, he's not happy with that. He is in his hometown, you have to remember as well that he's playing in front of friends probably. Anyway, no, I was saying that. Oh, only missed that spare. Open frame for Morris. See how, yeah, that really, whoop, not happy. Morris's age does show on the speed of the ball and the lack of backswing, backlift. But here we come with Julien and that spin on that ball, leaving the 2, 4 and 5. He's not happy either. Very competitive people. And Julien takes those 3 out for the spare. He's going to sit down and polish his ball. No, he's not going to sit down and polish his ball because he's got his spare to play. Seven for the spare. So last frame, they need to strike. Yep. He needs 2 strikes and he's got 1. He's still not at ease though. He's very tense. Yes, they need a strike to win. That's a big pressure on an 18-year-old. Got it. Yes. Well done. Now you can see now he's a little bit more at ease. Still going through his routine. Wants to finish with a strike. Seven points, so that leaves Morris and Valentin 191, and Keith and Julien at 188.